but he's going to maintain this forward position. Basically, instead of a rush now he's thinking, okay, I'm just going to contain my opponent. And maybe he's thinking about, I don't know what I really have no idea. Oh, this is a nice little block there. I have no idea what he's thinking of doing, actually. So I'm just not even going to guess, but some possibilities are he could expand. He could maybe put down a robotics facility. What just went down? Okay, but it looks like just units at this point. Just units, and more units. Evolution chamber on the way for the Zerg. Still no lair. So, oh, nice force field there. Oh, that is so annoying to deal with the Zerg. You just have to kind of wait. But he has just enough sentries that this force field is going to be, well, semi-permanent. Oh, knocks down the spine crawler. Knocks down the spine crawler, and these zealots just kind of running off and doing their own thing. Zealots will do that. You know, you don't have to have so much zeal all the time, guys. I know you're called zealots. And see this infinite force field here. It's so painful. I mean, look at this. And he's still not out of force fields. He still has 2 more left. And by that point, this one will charge up. So he really has 3 more force fields on the way. Flanking with these roaches. I guess I missed that. He ran around with these roaches and came around behind. But it's not really enough roaches. If he keeps the force fields in place, these stalkers should be enough to clean up these roaches. Just barely. Ducklo, though, in trouble. Well, I mean, he's done so much here. He's taken out the hatchery, taken out a ton of drones. Definitely in the lead now. And the question is he going to transition? He's going to get a forge. Okay. Forge is a good idea because he's really being pushed back here. In fact, all these stalkers are basically dead meat, and all he has to do right now is make sure that DIMAGA does not break the front and does not run in the back. That's all Duckload needs to do right now to win this game. That's it. Somebody is pinging the minimap for no reason at all. Okay, he does push back these Zerglings. He really needs to seal this off a little bit better, but yeah, I see. He wants to keep the Zealots away from the roaches on the low ground, which is a big problem. And DIMAGA is, well, pretty all in at this point, although he is expanding. He's expanding, so he hasn't completely given up on the long-term game, but of course he's definitely in the Harvester deficit. The one thing he has going for him is that WhiteRa is getting pretty close to mined out in his main base, so if he can't secure an expansion quite soon, he's just going to run out of steam. He has enough money to expand, but he just doesn't have enough units to push out against DIMAGA's Roach and Ling production. And look, ton more stuff coming out. Really not making many drones at all. Getting Roach speed now that he has that lair up. Knocking down the back rocks, which is definitely a good move. WhiteRa is pretty well defended over here. Obviously, he will need more if DIMAGA runs back over with all the roaches, but so the second he does force DIMAGA to pull back, but has spent, well, WhiteRa is showing remarkable restraint here. It would be very easy in this situation to kind of panic and make a ton of cannons, but he's just made 2 cannons, 1 at each side. So very calm response there. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 3 cannons. So still pretty calm response there by WhiteRa, making sure he's not going to make himself further behind. Yeah, DIMAGA is playing so well right here. It's really impressive because he put on just enough pressure that he was able to expand and start making some drones, and now he's going to continue to put on more pressure. And now WhiteRa is expanding, and he's expanding because he has to expand. There's no other choice for him right now because he's just going to run out of money really soon. DIMAGA, on the other hand, has such a big army up, and that Roach speed will be finishing. He is getting Burrow. He's getting Burrow, and Roach speed is done. So, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call this for DIMAGA because this Nexus is not up yet. There's a lot of roaches out in the field with speed. They're gonna have Burrow in a couple of seconds. Now they have Burrow, and now DIMAGA's army is going to be almost invincible. Just watch how this engagement goes. He's going to try to attack from 2 directions at once. WhiteRa is going to try to prevent that, but just watch how good speed Burrow roaches are against gateway units. It's pretty embarrassing how badly gateway units do. What WhiteRa really needs at this point is a robotics facility, so he has an observer so those roaches cannot make use of burrow to dodge attacks. Oh no, duck load, getting caught out. These pylons are serving as a funnel here. And see, he's forced to put up a few force fields, but DIMAGA doesn't care. There's really only so many force fields that WhiteRa has, and let's see exactly how many. Double click on something. He's got a good number. It looks like 6, 7, 8 force fields, something like that. DIMAGA can afford to be even more aggressive here, but definitely showing restraint here. Continuing to make roaches though, so is going to go for the kill any second now. Takes out these pylons because they are free, and now he's going to push in. And this is it. This is the big moment. Ton of force fields going in. These roaches in the back are not firing, but you know what? DIMAGA can just burrow those roaches in the front, and it's no big problem. In fact, while they are burrowed, they will be regenerating. So really almost nothing WhiteRa can do here. The firepower is just too great from DIMAGA. Excellent move there, knowing exactly when to go up to that lair and get the speed and burrow, but he's just crushing everything Duckload has right now. I mean, the burrow is sort of, if you use it perfectly, burrow is kind of makes a roach invincible, because if they take enough damage, they just burrow and wait until it goes away, and then they come back up again. So, WhiteRa doing a pretty solid, sharp rush there, and DIMAGA just defending like the beast that he is. And that's all I really have to say about this game. Keep tuning in. I'm going to be advertising a bit more. Do tune in to the tournament I'm going to be doing shortly with Chubby, who I was just notified that he went online over here. So, yeah, he will be co-casting, and I will be doing all of the hard stuff, I guess. No, I don't. It doesn't look too hard, but I'm going to be responsible for making sure everything runs. Somebody sent a really, like, how to put it, really strict, that's the word I'm looking for, very strict sounding email saying all of the things that we were responsible for, and one of the lines was failure is not an option. So that was kind of spooky. So hopefully there'll be no failure in that tournament. But I will continue to provide information about that. So again, don't quote me on any of this, but there will eventually, I think, be a Thursday Reddit King of the Hill Diamond Platinum, or sorry, Gold Platinum tournament. So check that out. Now, this is modulistack, and you've been a great audience. Tune in next time. Whoops. Bye-bye now.